Hey, yo, Top Billin. All right, Top Billin. The Seattle Seahawks look like the complete goods, right? Now, there are a couple of sore spots on the roster that I think needs a little bit of improvement, but it's something that I think that we'll see over time as the season goes on. But, man, at the core structure of it, come on, man. Seattle Seahawks looking like they could be like the old Seahawks, right? Gone are the days of the Legion of Boom, right, where I think they would hold teams to like 85 yards total and all this and that and get after your quarterback all crazy. It's not going to be that type of Seattle team, right? It's going to be a nice balance because the offense is going to be high-powered at times, and I think the defense has a chance to still be very good. Now, we saw it against the Atlanta Falcons, what I think is an underrated win, just for the simple standpoint of I know what Atlanta is about. Atlanta's going to be able to throw the ball all over the yard on just about everyone. And you can say a lot of shit about Atlanta and say that it's not this and not that, but you can't say that they can't throw the ball around the yard. They are built to throw the ball around the yard with Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, and the type of scheme that they have with the offensive coordinator, Dirk Cutter. So them piling up yards against Atlanta them piling up yards against Seattle was kind of more of an empty calorie approach to me, right? Seattle has the thing to where, yeah, cool, you're piling up yards between the 20. All right, do your thing between the 20s. It's going to get real hard on you. You're going to have to kick field goals, and you're going to have to get it 3 the hard way. But when that red zone bows up, and the type of athletes that they have, right? A lot of team speed on defense for the Seattle Seahawks. I want to focus right here on this particular film study, mostly on the defensive side of the ball. I'll come back a little later and get on some offensive stuff, but I was really amazed by the type of defensive structure that they had in the personnel. Jamal Adams, man. As a matter of fact, let's get on some of this right here.
What more can I say?
Top Billin. All right, y'all, let's check this out right here. Obviously working with the TV copy, so we're going to have to do the best we can there. Now, you see Jamal Adams. It looks like it's a bracket coverage here on Julio Jones. So having this guy with his ability to affect both the mid-range, the deep portion of the field, and then play moving forward, rushing the passer, he's worth his weight in gold. Check this out right here. Matt Ryan on the pull, surveying, looking like some type of drive route going on there. Climbs the pocket, wait for Julio to uncover here. Looks like on a dig, and guess who's right there? Yep, Jamal Adams making a play on ball against damn Julio Jones. Come on, man. We could just show the different ways that this man is being used, right? Almost like quarter, half, having this man go up against Julio Jones in the slot. Nasty. All right, so now we see him working in tandem with Mayowa. And if you think about this logically, if you're Matt Ryan at the line of scrimmage, you would think, all right, maybe he's going to peel back here, help out with Julio Jones. So I won't adjust my blocking protection, maybe be able to get it past Mayowa here, who's rushing. But no, this is like one of them New York Jets, old school Rex Ryan blitz schemes, right, where they're overloading you to one side, and Jamal Adams is actually coming as well. So go ahead and roll that. Who are you going to block? Who are you going to leave to block? And boom, you know he's going to get there, right? He's just too damn fast. Todd Gurley had no chance. Look how he runs the line of scrimmage. Tight to the line of scrimmage. That's the perfect angle to take. Absolutely perfect. You can't use this guy. That's what I'm saying. It's those empty calorie yards. Once you start to get into the restricted area, everything condenses. Everybody becomes that much bigger and everybody becomes that much faster. And so guys who are fast like Jamal Adams are doubly fast, right? For lack of a better term. All right, so the Atlanta Falcons were having a tough time adjusting its protection to account for extra men being sent. On this one right here, it's almost like a jam front or whatever like that. You're bluffing two guys in the A gap, which would be, of course, Bobby Wagner and KJ Wright. But this is like a 7-man line of scrimmage. Probably can't see up here. You got one guy right here, Poona Ford, of course, Wagner and Wright. I believe Jaron Reed here and probably Mayowa. And, of course, you got Jamal Adams there. So conventional wisdom would think that, all right, if these guys shoot the A's, we probably have that covered. Because I'm going to have the back come to step up and help here. So, but the thing is, one of these guys back out. So if one of them backs out, then your back has to be able to adjust his read inside out. Inside out read here. but Jamal Adams coming, right, damn near past the 9s. So it becomes a crazy proposition to manage here. You see there, unaccounted for, Jamal Adams, and you're unable to get the ball out fast enough. That's just great scheming. Coach Norton getting it in right there. So, love it. Absolutely love it there. Great. Just absolutely got him off. Look at that. Look at the carnage. Look at that. So everybody's wrecked up. Don't know where to go right here. And then you leave the fastest man unaccounted for. Fertilizes Matt Ryan's ass. Matt Ryan looked like a paperweight right here. Look how light he is. Fertilized his ass. And he probably hurt Jake Matthews in the process. Come on, man. All right, you probably can't see our screen here, but looks like it's a 2-deep shell. It's definitely a 2-deep shell. I'm not sure exactly of the coverage, though. It looks like it could be 2-deep man under. However, your man Jamal Adams is the one that's way over here to the boundary. Now look where he ends up at. This dude is crazy. See him on the snap here. All right, looks like you got Julio all the way over here running a drag. So Julio coming on the drag. He's going to be a last line of defense. Look who comes all the way from the boundary and meets Julio there. Come on, man. Making an open field tackle on Julio Jones. What? Come on. I love Cam Chancellor. That's my dude. Love him with all my heart. As a football player, I'm saying some of you dudes be going a little bit too far with that. Some of y'all got a little juicy fruit in your tank. But the shit that Jamal Adams can do is even more than Cam Chancellor for the simple fact that he's just a more sudden player. You can use Cam Chancellor in some of those situations. Maybe Cam Chancellor was more effective against tight ends or something like that, but Jamal Adams can do that too. But sending this man all over the field, Cam Chancellor's not going to be able to cover the same amount of ground that Jamal Adams did. And then with a guy like Quandary Diggs, come on, man, this is elite safety play again from Seattle. I love it. All right, last one on Adams here. One-on-one with the great one. I know everybody remembers this dude right here from the NFC West, Todd Gurley. One-on-one situation with him. Break down in space and tackle this guy. Now, I saw some stuff from Todd Gurley. I'm not so sure Todd Gurley may not have lost a step here, but look at that. Open field tackle. You're losing this guy literally at all quadrants of the field. That is all quadrants of the field, man. He's tackling backs out in space, tackling backs behind the line of scrimmage, sacking the quarterback, breaking up passes in the middle of the field. What can't this guy do? All right, check this out. Quandary Diggs is in the same mold, except he can work your deep third coverage, and he can be definitely impactful in your 2-deep shell. He can roam the box as well, and you can send him on blitzes too. They have 2 unique chess pieces in the third level. So we see right here, this is a pretty underrated play right here. You're talking about, look at this, lead zone in the open field. Boom, that could have been a touchdown. That could have been a touchdown, man. Had Todd Gurley broken this tackle here, he very well could have been 88 and out the gate. One-on-one situation in the open field with this guy running at you full speed. He breaks this tackle. Look at that. He's got a tight end out here on, I want to say, Quentin Dunbar. He breaks this back to the outside. This is at least probably another 30, 40-yard gainer. But look, he stops this not even at 20 yards, I don't think. Come on. See, that tandem right there, I'm not going to say it's Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor, but I'm not going to say it. All right, speaking of Quandary Diggs again, I like these fabricated blitz package schemes that they have, and I love the nickel and dime situations that they do. So I like Marquise Blair here. He'll be on a send. You're going to have the Falcons pretty much running a spacing concept here. Got Russell Gage on a sit down here. Looks like Calvin Ridley. Same thing here. Then you'll have a table route going on by, looks like Hayden Hurst or one of these guys here. But look at Quandary Diggs. Sniff this out. Now, you let me know. Was he early or whatever like that? Because everybody wanted to cry about this. Looks like it's good timing to me. I don't know. I played defense, so I'm going to have to go with good timing here. But you got inside leverage here, pattern matching going on. Now, look. I don't know. That might be a little early there, but you can see the instinct from this guy here. It wasn't called, so it's not a penalty. That's what I always say. If it ain't called, it ain't a penalty. So that's good work there. by Quandary Diggs. Now, let's get to a couple of things, though, that kind of concern me. All right, so both corner positions. I have confidence in Shaquille Griffin to get the job done if it all came down to it. So that's me right here. But there's some things that he can clean up. Now, look at this particular situation going on right here. I want to say it was this probably Calvin Ridley, I would have to imagine. Let's run it. All right, it's Russell Gage. Now look at this. Quick curl. You play cornerback with your feet, not with your hands. Look. A cold approach, right? So he's just going to turn and run with him. So he does a good job of that. Decrease the space, get in the hip pocket. You don't have to stay out on top of it. You stay in this hip pocket, you can react better. But he's too far over. So now he has, for him to be able to react and bog down on this particular situation, he has to hold and grab. Look at that. Unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. He played this perfectly. All he had to do was diminish the space, stay in the hip pocket, and then he could have turned right with him. But nope. Has to grab the jersey there, work back, PI. Ridiculous, man. Just ridiculous. All right, so this happened to Quentin Dunbar a lot in the game. His inability to transition on vertical bell or even in off-man coverage, to me, leaves a lot to be desired. Now, look at Calvin Ridley. He's a hell of a route runner. He can change directions at the drop of a dime. But what is this? What is this going to do? You're going to press somebody? Look at, he's both pressing and he's trying to play kickball. This man is playing kickball in the middle of a damn game. What the hell is he doing? What is this, bro? Relax. You got to relax and flip your hips. So he starts reaching with somebody who's freaking running full speed and then cutting the angle. And what does he do? A cheap-ass first down. Cheap first down. And, of course, Matt Ryan can put that bad boy on the money right to the sideline. Calvin Ridley, toe drag. All right, so it's going to be the last one right here. I might come back and do a little something on the offense, but I just wanted to show some of the pieces on the defense, especially the defensive backfield. I really wanted to concentrate on the front as well, but hey, you guys got to let me know if you want me to do Seattle Seahawks content by promoting this shit and having it actually perform to where I can do more of it. So then I can get back and do a lot more. So I'm giving Seattle a chance. Don't let me down. But this is kind of weird to me, right? You got Trey Flowers back here, and you have Marquise Blair as the kind of the stack buster, right? I would think in a situation like this, I'm not sure why Marquise Blair wouldn't be walked out over Russell Gage and then maybe Trey Flowers being over the top coverage or off man coverage or whatever on Julio Jones here. This was kind of weird to me because if you think about the spacing, look at this. Got Gage right here. He's just going to run a stop route. Blair's all over Julio like a cheap suit, like body painters. And look at that. That's just free money. Free money ran right at the sticks. Julio just pretty much playing interference or whatever like that. He's just a distraction. Boom. Russell Gage, move the sticks. It's little cheap stuff like that. And I like Trey Flowers too. So they have some really good talented players back there, just guys who have to put it all together. A lot of length back there, a lot of athleticism, a lot of talent. So it is what it is. But don't let these boys get back to playing some very good defense. Your ass might be in trouble. I think about all the teams that I think that can be a Kansas City Chiefs killer, because I know the Kansas City Chiefs probably will be there at the end, right? Think about Seattle, Green Bay. I like what Green Bay's doing. I love what the Tennessee Titans are doing as well. San Francisco, we'll have to see about them. Some other guys around this early or whatever like that, but probably no more team than Seattle. I just think there's something special about Seattle, especially when you factor in the offensive side of the ball and the physicality. Even on the offensive side of the ball, though, man, that offensive line still has some warts on it, but we can get to that at another time. But like I said before, tell a friend to tell a friend. It's your boy, the Underground King here, Murph Baldwin. Make sure you like this. Make sure you subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and tell a friend. Like I said before, man, if you want me to do this shit, you got to make sure this performs well. Because if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, all right? With that being said, peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.